Hello. Hallo. Ich hoffe, es funktioniert. I hope it's working. So this is not my kitchen. I'm at my sister's place. So I hope I'll find everything that I need. And today we're making, it's so dark in here. It's almost evening. And get some nice flowers in the background. And for some reason, I still feel a little sick, even though I've been sick for over a week now, like 8 days or so. So I should be over it by now, but it's just something, I don't know, it's like a very persistent cold or cough, I guess. Goodness, can I just get this pot out of here? Yeah. I thought someone was coming. Man, this YouTube, I think because I haven't streamed in so long, I'm streaming so irregularly at the moment. YouTube doesn't even send a notification out to my community at the moment. It's been happening for the last 2 weeks or so. Schatz, do you know where my groceries are? What? Are they not over there? Oh, they're here. Oops, sorry. I found them. So I'm boiling some water for my pasta. And we're making... Hi, Bill. We're making Bavarian mushroom pasta with hand-picked mushrooms from Bavaria that I bought today. So it's gonna be porcini mushrooms, like Steinpilze in German. I don't know if porcini is Steinpilz. I think it is porcini mushrooms internationally. But yeah, and Pfifferlinge. And I forgot how they are called in English. They're like orangey. I'll show you guys in a second. So I got my groceries in here. I'm gonna use this shaped pasta. So, what are they called? What's the name of them? Reginette 11. So they're like, I don't know, they're like kind of like rifled, not rifled, I don't know the English word for it. It's like crinkly, I think that's the right word. And I like them the best with mushrooms. And these are my mushrooms. Thanks, YouTube. Sometimes I don't even have to moderate. YouTube is doing that for me. Oh, the light has changed. It looks really nice right now. So those are Steinpilze or porcini mushrooms. They look like button mushrooms, but they're very, very different. They're super fragrant. Like they have a very intense flavor. So just a few of those will already be more than enough to flavor the sauce for 2 people, so you don't need much of those. And then I also get these. So I don't know the English name for those, but if anyone does, please let me know. So yeah, those are our mushrooms. And I used to pick these in the Black Forest by myself in the past. It's not good to eat too many though, because those forest mushrooms, they have a lot of what's the name I'm looking for? Uranium, I think. Thank you, Marco. Of course. Yeah, I don't know why we wouldn't wish each other the best. I'm still subscribed to your channel, so thank you, I appreciate that. Yes, Pfifferlinge. Oops. Pfifferlinge und Steinpilze. And chanterelles. Hi, Crab, by the way. Nice, thank you. I was looking for the name. I never bought them in America or anywhere English-speaking country. So, and they're out of the forest, you can see by all those little pine needles and dirt that's still on it. I remember those days where I still picked them myself. And when you got home, you had to clean up all those mushrooms, so you had to use like a broom or like a brush. You could use a paintbrush or any brush. There's mushroom brushes, but I just used usually like a clean paintbrush and just brush off those mushrooms from all the dirt. And you don't really want to wash them with water just because they get soggy. Even though these look a little dirty, so I might want to wash them a little bit. Just these. But yeah, those are my mushrooms, and then I need cream. Oops, I get some cream here. How's everyone doing? How are you doing, Crab? Did you catch anything lately? You do fishing, right? If I'm not wrong. Or am I mixing this up? This is for something else. Tomorrow I'm gonna make Flammkuchen. So I'm gonna make some, I already got the Flammkuchen dough because I don't have much time this weekend since I'm flying back home to America this weekend. So I'm not gonna have that much time. Hi Mario, I'm making Pfifferling and Steinpilz sauce and pasta. So I'm making like a mushroom pasta. And Steinpilz, Pfifferling, porcini, chanterelle. Mushroom sauce. Jazzy, are you hungry? Ja. Kannst leider keine Pilze essen, Schatz. The dog is here with me in the kitchen. Our cat Smokey escaped from the garage into the wild and came back today. You don't understand what you miss once it's gone. That is very true. Kind of like me being here and usually having my dog around every day, but now that I'm in Germany, I really miss my dog. And on a regular day, you know, you don't think about how much you love them and how much you would miss them until you actually are gone from them or they are gone. So yeah, that must have been very terrifying. Marco, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that he came back today. So how's Smokey doing? Is he okay? Did he get any injuries, or how did he? So you said the garage, right? So the door was open, I guess. Yeah, that happens. Shit happens, right? I actually went last night and I'm going later today. Been craving fried fish. Nice. Very cool. Did you catch any, or are you just getting some more? Senza delicioso. Thank you, thank you. Sleepless in Ohio and now very tired. I believe it. You're back in Germany. Yes, I'm back in Germany, Crab. I've been here for a month now. I can't believe it. It's been so long already. So yeah, tomorrow is this weekend is my last weekend in Germany. Hey Martin, hi Shuriken, how are you doing? How are you guys doing? I'm doing pretty good. My voice is still a little raspy, so I apologize. It's probably not going to be very pleasant to listen to me, but I mean, nothing I can do about it, and I hope I'll be better soon, or my voice will be back to normal soon. I'm already feeling much better. Grayson is hissing at her now since she must smell differently. Wait, are they both girls, Marco? I always, in my head, I thought they were both boys. I guess it's the names that were making me think they're both males. I caught a few bluegill and nice size bullhead catfish. That's that. Ooh, nice. Very cool. Very, very cool. Maybe I need to watch your channel more, Crab, to learn how to do that, because I've never caught anything. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to, because I think I would feel so bad for the fish that I would probably just release them again, you know. Fine, hope you are doing well. Thank you, Martin. I am just a little, not sad, but you know, not excited for the flight and for leaving and packing. So it's like mixed feelings kind of weekend, you know. I'm still here trying to enjoy the last few days, but it's definitely bittersweet right now. Do you see my flowers there? Get my Italian pasta, the crinkly one. I can't find those crinkly pasta to save my life in America. No one, if you know where to buy them, I've never seen any crinkly pasta in America, and they go so well with mushroom sauce for some reason. Is it just me? Probably not, but are you guys like that too, that you, when you make a pasta and it's like a certain way you want to make it, like a certain sauce, this certain cut of pasta or type of pasta in your head will fit the best for it, and it can't really be replaced, even though pasta is pasta and made from the same usually? So is that the same for you guys, or is it just whatever you have at home that you will use? I ate like 5 cornetto strawberry. 5? Wow. So I guess strawberry are your favorite cornetto. I think mine is probably chocolate. I'm just, you know, you guys know me by now. It's chocolate for me. Or I need like hazelnut. But the strawberry is actually really good too. I also like, usually I go for chocolate ice cream or anything chocolate. But with ice cream sometimes in summer when it's really hot, I like the Solero one, like the maracuja flavor, like passion fruit flavor. But it's really good too. Not doing bad, but a bit busy, but I'm glad you're feeling better. It's a shame that you got sick over there. Well, yeah, it was annoying that the last week of being here I caught some cold, but yeah, what can you do, right? Thank you though. And I hope you're not like busy in a good way, you know what I mean? Like sometimes being busy is not negative, you know? I hope it's nothing like stressful, busy. So also I gotta check out your content that you uploaded recently. My internet has been so bad in the Airbnb. I'm at my sister's place now just because I could barely even do anything with my phone. So it would take me like half an hour to even post like a community post or something. So I'm glad I have some Wi-Fi right now at her house. But yeah, as soon as I'm back in America, I'm gonna check out your content. If you guys have YouTube channels, or I know some of you do. You're putting an all-nighter. It's midnight. Nice. Hi Sam, how are you doing? My pasta. Throwing that in. Gonna leave some. Also, tomorrow we're gonna make some Flammkuchen, some German pizza. It's like a French German pizza. So you know, Alsace area, like France is also divided into parts, like America, Germany, you know, like states or provinces. And The one I live right next to here in Germany is called Alsace, and I actually been to a museum about the war back then in the Alsace German region, and it's a very, very long history and a very complicated and dark history, and it was very interesting. Anyways, so there's a lot of correlation, is that the right word? Like parallels between the German history and the French history at the border, where both is kind of like influencing each other a lot. And the German pizza or French pizza, probably more French than German, is one of the most famous things here in this area, in the Black Forest and in the French part, like the northern French part. So I'm gonna make this tomorrow to show you guys because it is really good. I found a new secret spot for fishing. I don't think anyone else knows about it. I never fished successfully, but I can relate a little bit, crap. So I used to pick these mushrooms in the Black Forest, and with mushroom pickers, we all have our spots, so it's really hard to find a good spot for picking mushrooms. But once you found a good spot, you will usually not tell other mushroom pickers where those spots are, because they will be gone in, you know, as soon as you tell other people, they will go there and pick the mushrooms. So once you find a spot, you will usually keep it for yourself. And but if you walk around with your little basket with the mushrooms in there, and other people will come across you and they're like, oh, hey, where did you find them? You'll just be like, somewhere in this direction, when actually you found them in this direction, you know. So yeah, it is the same with mushrooms. Yeah, like I said, never fished, but I can relate a little bit. As a former, very active mushroom picker. I was about to say hunter, but that's probably not the right word. They're not running very fast, so. Finally, pasta tech in Germany, yes. That's the first time I'm eating pasta in Germany, for this trip at least. Not the first time in general, obviously. Hold down the fort, buddy. Oh yeah, Sam, you're the only moderator right now, so no pressure. Hi, Aina. Solera is great. Yes, I totally agree. Different pasta noodles complement different sauces. Exactly. Thanks for understanding me. Sam, you need to get that message. Oh, thank you. I never ate Flammkuchen. You never ate Flammkuchen? Martin, what are you doing? You better book your Germany trip to the French border next year. You gotta try it, it's so good. Over and out, and as I said, have a safe journey home. Only reason why I checked in. Thank you, Marco, appreciate it. Sorry, that was the only reason, but I appreciate you checking in and wishing me a safe trip. That's very kind. So, what's y'all's plans for the weekend? Anyone's doing anything? Anyone going out, cooking something? Man, I feel like my voice is so nasally. So yeah, again, I apologize for sounding like that, but nothing I can do. Hi, Toby Van. Toby Van Kenobi, okay. Now I get it. How are you doing? Grüße nach Deutschland. I hate that I have to miss the cooking, but oh, that's fine, Shuriken, don't worry about it at all. If you're still going, I should be back. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Shuriken. Have a good evening. Mushroom story, I can understand. It's very hard to find good spots. It is really hard to find a good spot. Fußballgott. Ja, ich bin kein großer Fußball-Fan. Nicht mehr. Hey, Jonathan. Yes, we're cooking. We're cooking a Bavarian mushroom sauce. At least the mushroom sauce I made was a Bavarian recipe, so I guess it's Bavarian mushroom sauce. It's just how I called it because it is. I made it in Bavaria. So Saufen, nix saufen bei mir. Wow. This is way too bright, isn't it? Ugh, I hate kitchen ceiling lights, but what can you do? It's getting really dark in here. Your German is very well. Danke, Tobi. Ich bin auch Deutsche, von daher sollte mein Deutsch gut sein. Wäre sonst ein bisschen komisch. Hi, thank you. Love back to India. Flammkuchen looks really delicious. It is. So Flammkuchen, for anyone who doesn't know, Flammkuchen is like a pizza kinda. Like it doesn't have yeast in the dough, so it's a very basic dough, very easy to make. I'm gonna check out my pasta real quick. Now my pasta's gonna be done before the mushroom sauce is even cooked. Is this one better? Yeah, this is better. I don't like the bright ceiling light. It gives me like headache. I live at the border to Switzerland and France. Toby, south of Freiburg. I want to check the classic car days in Vienna this weekend. I hope I will make it and take some photos. Nice, very cool. I bet you're gonna see some very cool cars. There's a lot of classic or old-timer. I realized when I said old-timer in America one day, they told me that old-timers are not cars. For us in Germany, when you say old-timer, you mean like an old historic car. So I found out that old-timer has a very different meaning in America. But yeah, sounds fun. I hope you're gonna have a good day, Martin. I'm trying for weight gain and I ate 16 grams of soya chunks. Wow. No frying cooking. Oh, I bet, Sam. Especially when you're not used to a lot of soy. I would be a little careful. By the way, I have like a massive sunburn, as some of you might be able to tell. So just so you know, I just saw that in the camera. It looks awful. But yeah, be careful, Sam. Like I used to, when I started becoming vegan or plant-based, I would eat a lot of soy, and after a couple of years I would develop a soy intolerance. So at the moment I can't really eat soy, just in very small amounts, unfortunately. I love the taste of it and everything, but I have to be really careful. So make sure you're not developing something like that by overeating the soy products. Hi Bo, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm in Europe now, so we're fellow Europeans again. So I got one more weekend left here before I go back home, unfortunately. But I'm also very excited, to be honest, to see Oscar again. I'm sure some of you missed Oscar too, so I'm excited to be back soon. But also sad. Yeah, how has life been for you recently, Bo? I know we're not many girls here on this channel, so I was happy. We have a new female member here. I don't know if she's in the stream right now, but yeah, obviously I'm happy to see anyone. Everyone is welcome, and I'm always glad to see familiar faces or new faces or names. But yeah, I'm happy to have some female support here. Ooh, that pot got hot real fast. It's almost steaming. Breisgau, Schwarzwald. Genau, ja, richtig. Schwarzwald, Breisgau. My chat is so slow. Hey, Schatz. Kotan, can you not copyright me? Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Westerwald. Sagt mir was. Unnecessary. Ich glaube, ich war schon mal im Westerwald, wenn ich nicht falsch liege. I'm trying to find an onion. No, that's it. Okay, I got an onion. Found an onion. I found some garlic, but this garlic is not looking very fresh anymore. Oh no. Let's see. Ew. Well, no garlic for us. Just onion it is, but garlic would have complemented this sauce really, really well. Unfortunate. It's always hit or miss with garlic. So many times it's like completely molded inside. I don't know what it is with garlic. I think they sell garlic when it's like really old. I've never really hunted for mushrooms, but I foraged for a few different wild edibles locations. I know where a few good apple trees are. Walnuts and nice, but I've never heard about that last one. I do forage when I'm in Germany, not in America. I'm not very familiar with many good spots in America yet, just because I haven't been there in very long, or for long. But in Germany, I do forage for cherries or walnuts too, or like I said, mushrooms. Not much else, like the normal mushrooms, you know, like the ones you make pasta with or sauce. Not anything else. Oh. Where's the good oil? There it is. Let's get some good oil. Hi Mellow, how are you doing? And what is spice bush crab, if you want to let us know. In Westerwald, Toby, can you give me like a town that's close by? It sounds super familiar. I mean, I heard Westerwald before for sure, but for some reason I can't really locate it in my head right now. So if you would let us know where it is, because I'm a person, if I don't know something, I'm always looking up stuff, you know. So that drives me crazy when I don't know something. It is. And soy has so much protein, that's true. It's definitely great. If you tolerate it, go for it. It is cheap, it is it's fiber, there's a lot of good stuff in it. So yeah, if you don't have any issues, although you just said that your stomach felt a little silly afterwards, so be careful. I'm eating my chia pudding, by the way. It's really good. So I'm just gonna fry the onion on low heat with some, or saute the onion, not fry, with some olive oil. Butter would be better, but I don't have any. But yeah, good luck, Sam, with your weight gain thing. You should come to Germany. It's easier here. Ooh, those onions are very, very strong. They made me cry. Ooh. Back to school in 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Where in Europe? I am in Germany again, though, visiting my family. Ooh, those onions are strong. This was the smallest onion I've ever cut, but strong, but small but strong. Klein, aber oho, wie man so schön sagt in Deutschland. Today my stomach became a soya storage tank. I think my soya chunks are still expanding inside next month, probably. So I hope you soaked them enough, and you gotta boil them for a little bit. I wouldn't eat them just soaked. Like, they need to be like, you know, cooked. Otherwise, it's gonna be really hard on your stomach. You're doing good, that's good. Are you making myself food? Are you yourself food? Not myself. I wish. Enjoyable. Happy cooking. Life is good, mellow. I just spent basically all day at my dad's nursing home. Going on walks with him, spending time outside in the garden. It was a little hot, or sunny, but not hot. That's what I'm trying to say. It was beautiful weather. Listened to some Irish music with him because he used to make music. He was like in an Irish band playing Irish folk songs. So just tried to hang out and have a good time. I was a little sad when I had to tell him that I'm going back this weekend. But that's just how it is, you know. How about yourself, Melo? I thought you were in Utah when I saw your picture until you told me that it was an older picture. So here's a cheap way to get your protein from a natural source. 100%. Yeah, it is great. Same with lentils. Lentils are really great too, but my stomach has such a hard time to tolerate lentils, which is really bad or sad because I really love the flavor. And they're so good for you. But yeah, for some reason my body is like, protein? No thank you. At least plant protein. Which is a pity because I don't want to eat meat, you know. But with most plant proteins, my body is like, you shouldn't eat this. So annoying. But yeah, that's just how it is. I'm gonna add my mushrooms. I'm gonna chop them in half, or the bigger ones I cut a little smaller. Ta-da. It's gonna smell so good. I love those mushrooms. I'm so happy that I found them in the store. Expensive AF, unfortunately, but I get it. As, like I said, a mushroom picker, an ex-mushroom picker, I know how hard it is to find them and to make them. Also, with those forest mushrooms, you always want to make sure that you check them because they will have worms inside. So don't, if you're scared of those things, you know, like worms, parasites and all that, forest mushrooms might not be your thing, but you just gotta cook them really well, like really hot. Make sure everything that's that scared me. Cancel. Nine. Come here. Cancel. Cancel. Our family dog is super protective, so as soon as someone gets close to me, he will freak out.
You know
Cancel. He does have her roommate sometimes too. It's just who he is. He's a very protective little fella. Are we cooking and eating together in between? Sure am. You should be used to this by now. Is that even a question? Do you even know me, Sam? Oh, it's getting really dark. Oh, this got way too dark. The onions. It's because I'm babbling too much.
Hey, you got the charger?
I got here. That.
I don't know where to charge it. 'Cause I got this
Any outlet you can find. You didn't know one? Okay. We got our yellow mushrooms. I would do this in a pan, but the pans that my sister has are really shitty. So I'm not using them. Spice bush is a medium-sized shrub that produces small red berries with a black seed in the middle. Allspice and black seed is remarkably similar. Oh, wow! I had no idea about that. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know. I'm washing the mushrooms, even though you're not really supposed to wash them. Very cool. Red lentils, yes, I like them too. I can eat that regularly without any problems. My stomach loves it. Really? Wow, I'm so jealous. I don't know what's wrong with my stomach, but yeah, like lentils, beans, soy. My body does not want to tolerate them, even though they're so good for you and tasty. Such a pity. But I'm glad that you can tolerate them very well. The leaves and bark can also be used to make a fragrant tea. Nice. Cool. I'd have to look into that. Like where you can find that in America eventually, or yeah, Germany. Very, very nice. It's hot in Los Angeles. I bet it is hot in Los Angeles. Is it ever not hot in Los Angeles? Like, is there like a time of the year where it's like mild temperatures? Never been. This is pro hunger management to cook and eat together. It sure is. Hey, I've been walking 22,000 steps today, so I better eat and get my... Oh, I was excited to see like a little bump forming in the camera, but nothing happened there. I guess it's just staying, just a stick. I haven't been to the gym in a while, so oh well. Those porcini mushrooms have a lot of worms in there oftentimes, so you gotta make sure you can see the little holes. But since they're so expensive, you do what you gotta do. You throw them in the pot and you just cook it on real high and hope for the best. Did you hear that?
What?
Nothing. Good thing the husband didn't hear what I just said. I just said there's 0 worms in those mushrooms and you don't need to be worried. He never had them. Ooh. Yeah, this one has a lot of holes. Can you see it? Even I'm tempted to throw this one out. Yeah, let's not use that one. I got one mushroom left. The thing is, they're so hard to find. So you kind of treat them like gold and you're trying to use every single little bit of it, even though, you know, there's some worms in there and something nibbled on them. You will still try to eat them. Usually when you forest mushrooms, you get like a bigger batch and then you will cut them up into slices and dry them out on newspaper in the sun, and then you have enough mushrooms throughout the winter. And you can, they're super flavorful after drying even. Cancel! Be nice. So yeah, even after you dried them, they will still be so flavorsome. Almost like fresh. This is red dye, good for all the picture, nice, okay. Potatoes, eggs and potatoes are a great meal. You get all the micronutrients with low effort in cooking and spending less money. Definitely a good good bang for your buck. For sure. I agree. And anything potato, I'm always on your side. I just love my potatoes. Potatoes are the best. So fragrant. Those mushrooms smell so good. I'm 6 feet and 73 kilograms. I just want maybe 5 kilograms more. I mean, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with, as long as you feel healthy and good about yourself, go for it. And I 100% understand, Sam. I used to be really, really skinny almost my whole life. Not right now. But yeah, I used to be really skinny almost my whole life, like I said. and I always went to the gym for that same reason, to gain some muscles and some weight. And it worked well. But yeah, when I was like 18, 19, 20, it was really hard for me to gain weight too. And since mid-20s, it's definitely way easier. Which is probably not surprising by the amount of food that I eat at the moment. But yeah, food is just too good. I can eat 3 eggs every day, which is around 80 grams. Eggs don't even have that much protein, right? I always thought they have way more until I worked in the food industry. And I've worked as a recipe creator and food photographer for low carb food. And I had to do like the maths and calculate all the nutrients and, you know, for the recipes. And then I saw what food has, and eggs are surprisingly low in protein for what they are. Bye, Mello. Enjoy your work. I'm sorry you gotta work. See you next time. Have a good day. I feel you when you're tall, it's harder to gain weight. I'm not really tall, but I think if you have a very high, metabolism, genetically, and you also walk a lot and you have like a lot of activity in your life, it can be really hard. You're 6'5", wow, and currently at 80 kilograms. 5 more. I got you, Rezi. I got you. I've been at that point too. When I came to America the first time, I was like 118 pounds. So, what is that? Like 52 kilograms. And I'm like 5'5" or 5'6". So yeah, I always wanted to be like 130. I thought that would be like a good weight for me. But now I'm 10 pounds over that, so, you know, that's just life. It depends. It goes up and down with everything, right? And that's okay. Sometimes other things are more important. And as long as you're happy, feel good, and you're aware of things that you shouldn't have this and shouldn't have that, and just trying to be as healthy as you can, with some exemptions, because, you know, you gotta enjoy life once in a while too. Yeah. Ooh, those mushrooms are very fragrant, in a good way. 6'5" is crazy. You guys must be falling here and there whenever you are. Well, I can't complain. Having some boy talk over here. I see. Better stay out of it, huh? I'm gonna let you guys chat. To find the mushroom is also. No, that one was actually good. Surprisingly, I was thinking this one might be bad because it was so big, but that was pretty good. Not skinny yummy, but yeah, on the leaner side, 1.5 kilo more. I got you. Don't worry. I understand. I was in the same boat. Mushrooms are smelling good. Hey, Fundy, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm almost back, or I'm gonna be back soon, so you don't have to watch Rusty and Susie anymore. Hey, Andrea, yes, long time no see, indeed. Lange nicht gesehen, as we say in Germany. Wie geht's? How are you doing, Andrea? Rika is busy with oxygen, bakeries, pasta, and cakes. Pretty yeah, that was pretty spot on, Sam, for sure. I've been to 3 bakeries today. That sounded very proud. I don't know why I'm proud of that, but yeah, I've been to 3 bakeries today. I've been to one in the morning, one on the way to my dad, and then on the way back home. So yeah, that's basically all I'm eating is baked goods. Just because I'm trying to make use of it while I still can, while I still have it, you know. But believe it or not, I had to buy some new fitting pants in Germany because for some reason the pants that I brought just shrunk in the washing machine, I guess. I don't know what happened there, but I must have washed them too hard. Couldn't be any other reason. That's just what I'm telling myself. I'm doing great, nice, I'm glad. I did some shopping early this morning before the heat of the day hits. That is very smart. That's usually what I do too. Morning shopping is the best in general. And it's also because less people, right? Yeah, I think they look good. Definitely make sure to cook those mushrooms well enough because, like I said, the wormsies in there better be dead by the time I eat it. Shrunk, yes, they shrunk. Careful, neighbors might line up outside your door any minute. They're upset that I'm buying all the pretzels from the bakeries and no one else can get any more. I've been eating pretzels almost every day, I think. Pretty much. Butter pretzels, not just regular pretzels, of course. Like butter pretzels with like an inch of butter in between them. It is actually insane. I never thought about it until I had the first butter pretzels after a year. And I realized how much butter we Germans put on butter pretzels. It is a little much. But delicious. So I guess it's just right. As you say, might as well when you're already at it, right? Might as well just do it right. I'm gonna add my cream to the mushroom. Now we add salt. If you add salt during the cooking process, the mushrooms, they might get a little watery, so you gotta be careful. Freshly ground black pepper. I'm so sad I don't have fresh garlic for this. Honestly, it's not gonna be the same, but you know, I didn't have any. Good thing it shrunk. Now you got an excuse to flex new jeans. Exactly. Not upset about it. I was like, guess I gotta go shopping. And some of you might already know, I don't really like going shopping often. I buy clothes, new clothes, maybe once a year. Usually whenever I'm in Germany, I would buy some new clothes. But I'm someone that wears the clothes for like 5-10 years. Yeah, I'm just not a shopping person anymore for the last years, I guess. I like grocery shopping. Like I could do that every single day. Like it sounds silly, but it's one of my favorite things to do. Is like a hobby, you know, going grocery shopping. I got more of my fairy story done. Oh, nice. The wingless fairy queen is giving the army general his own farm with land free of cost. For background, the queen and the general are friends. Oh, that's sweet. I wish I was the army general and I would have gotten a farm for free with land so I can have my garden and all my animals and stuff. That sounds awesome. I wish I could live in that land that you're writing about. By the time your new mushroom food is ready, you start making a new one when you eat that one. Probably. I can't. No normal food for me today. This is like the maximum I can eat. I already had, I don't even know. I had butter pretzel, slice of pizza, like bread with cheese. I don't know. I haven't had for sure enough. But I was still hungry because, like I said, I walked 20,000 steps today, so I burned a little bit, even though walking doesn't burn off a lot of calories, but you know, it still makes you hungry, I guess. And I just saw I have a lot of soya flakes at home. Tomorrow it's soya time. Nice. I got soy flakes here too. Also, but like I said, I don't really tolerate them at the moment. Talking about soy or soya, most soy in Europe that is for for human food consumption, not for animal feed, is coming from Austria or comes from Austria. So, thank you, Martin, for your country for making all those soy products or growing them. Hey, Dagmar. Yay. I just talked about more female power on my channel because we have statistically such a low amount of females here. And like I said, everyone is welcome, happy about everyone, and you're all great. But I'm always happy to see some female power here. And also some fellow Europeans. So we had Bo here from England, we have Dagmar from Belgium, and I'm in Germany currently. So, yeah. Andrea, where are you from again? You are... I'm so sorry that I forgot. It's so hard to remember everyone's location or country. How are you doing, Dagmar? Long time to see. The Queen has also given the General 300 gold ingots from the Royal Treasury. Farm regardless. The farm is going to be 2 hours away. Oh, it's 2 hours away. So he will have to relocate basically, or I'm thinking to start going to the gym on my birthday. Oh, your birthday is soon, Sam. Nice. New resolution. That's always good. Gym is always a great idea. So go for it. You got this. You know what? I'm just gonna dump all that cream because we don't need it for anything else. So might as well. Yeah, like I said, Sam, gym is a good idea. It's always good to work out. It's good for longevity, for your body, for your health. You know, having resistance training is really, really important. As soon as I'm back in America, believe it or not, I'll go back to the gym too. Because I really have to, you know, get fit again. Oh yeah, Oregon, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. But now that you said it, I'm like, yeah, duh. And what are you doing on your birthday, Sam? Any plans? I know, I think I already asked you. Didn't you say? I remember you said something, I completely forgot. Like my memory, guys. I'm sorry. Although I have started looking for my food intake proportion ratio and exercise now only. Well, that's good that you're doing it at the same time, you know. That's how I started too. You kind of got to combine it because just doing the gym without paying a little bit attention to what you're eating. I mean, gym is still great no matter what, but doing both at the same time is definitely more beneficial, you know. It just makes more sense. Making sure you eat enough when you're working out a lot, especially when you're trying to gain weight. It was very busy, but I'm packing and going on vacation. On vacation, nice. I'm leaving my vacation, like my Germany vacation this weekend, so I guess we're taking turns, Dagmar. You can't forget my country because it's your fave. Of course not. How would I forget it? I would never forget China. You can start at home with calisthenics. That's a good point. That's how I started too. It's good to take it slow in the beginning just to get your muscles used to it. But yeah, I'm jealous of you, Sam. Honestly, starting gym lifestyle or just gym in the beginning when you're like super motivated, and you will see your results way faster in the beginning. You will have so many like positive or so much motivation because you will feel so much stronger really fast, and you will see the first results really fast. So it is much easier in the beginning to stay with it or stick with it, and to get this like, I don't say dopamine rush from it, but kinda. So yeah, enjoy that first few months or years of the gym life. It's definitely cool. But yeah, after a couple of years, it will definitely be harder to, you know, keep the motivation up, and because the results will not be as visible anymore, and it's like kind of like you're hitting like a plateau at one point. But yeah, so at one point it will be more maintenance than actually gaining muscles, depending on how hard you will go, or you know what your goal is. Jim, Rika, what did you say? Exercise? Yes, I did actually exercise a lot. I usually went to the gym every single morning before university. Then I would go to university, and in the evening I would have my ballet training. So I actually worked out a lot. I know, it is surprising to hear, isn't it? But I have been fit in the past, but I've been slacking a little bit since I am in America, to be honest. I'm glad you appreciate the soya from Austria. Yeah, of course, you gotta appreciate it. I feel like people take things so for granted nowadays, but so whenever I'm eating now, I'm trying to, in my head at least, think about where it comes from, who made it, and just be like thankful for it, you know, because it's so easy to not even think about that. We have already discussed cakes dinner. Oh yeah, that's my birthday plan. Cake is always a good plan, as you know. Really, I should start. We are going to Bosnia Herzegovina for 2 weeks. It's gonna be a road trip. A lot of beautiful nature to explore. Fun, nice. I've many years ago, actually, I did a road trip to Croatia, and we drove through Bosnia Herzegovina, which is such a small country that it took us like 10 minutes to drive through Bosnia Herzegovina, like that one part that's bordering the next country. So doing a road trip down there to Croatia from Germany is actually really fun. You're driving through so many countries, and you see the shift of landscapes. So I love road trips or train trips because it's different than flying. With flying, it's kind of like you're beaming yourself somewhere else, you know, and you don't see how the landscape is shifting, how the architecture is shifting, the plants, you know, like the trees and the vegetation. It's just very cool to do this like gradually, in my opinion. So yeah, enjoy your road trip, Dagmar. That sounds amazing. I'm so jealous. I hope you have a blast. Yes, because we only live once, you know. Thank you, Sam. We are looking forward to it. I'm sure you will. This is amazing. Yeah, keep us updated, Dagmar, how Bosnia Herzegovina is. I've never stayed there as my destination, but yeah, if you say it's cool, I'll definitely go there one day too. Oh, you said that and you wrote that joke? I didn't see that. Hold on. Exercise? I thought you said extra fries. Well, I can't blame you. I actually had fries today too. You just reminded me. Well, I guess I had more food than I thought today. You know what's the worst? I had a slice of pizza and it actually had fries on top of that pizza, so yeah. Jim is calling. Y'all, Jim is calling my name. Oh, I should probably turn off the stove. Since my sauce is done. It tastes really good, by the way. General will be stuck with desk work mostly and some army work in between, like receiving and welcoming new recruits. The new recruit gotta. But the general is getting ready to retire. Oh, nice. I got you. I'm so excited for that book coming out, Andrea. Please keep us updated, okay? And then we can all indulge in some fantasy. That is so cool that you're a writer. I fly to Sarajevo and rent a car there. I love driving around on vacation. Yes, driving around is great. Having a rental car is gold on vacation. You're just so much more flexible, right? I really, really want to talk about cars. I really wanted to go to the Alps this time I'm here. But I don't have a car here. And taking a train to the Alps is really not easy and expensive. So yeah, next time I'm here, I'm trying to rent a car. Again, I did that last year. But I already paid so much for the flights to Germany. And I had an Airbnb in between, you know. So, and food. I paid quite a bit for food. So it was not a cheap trip. Could be worse, obviously, but yeah, renting a car on top of that, I just couldn't do that. So I didn't want to do that. Yeah, so the Alps have to wait another few months until I'm able to go there. And I want to go to France too. But yeah, with a train, it's not as easy, especially in summer. It's just so stuffy and hot, and yeah, it's getting really expensive to take the train at the moment. He will not be sitting idle. He will be babysitting his soon-to-be granddaughter. Cute. Nice. Thank you for sharing all the information with us. Spoiler alert for everyone that wants to read her book. We fly from Sarajevo. I already read that. I'm so sorry. No, you're good, Sam. I know it's just a joke. Right? I'm just the youngest here, so I'm allowed to joke, right? Like your little brother. I got you. That's how I took it. Don't worry about it. I can take jokes. Don't worry. I joke about myself a lot. Those noodles are good. Sauce is good. So I guess we can plate up. Just one of those. Yeah. Always my favorite part of the cooking process, plating up. This summer was extremely warm in Europe. Was it? Really? Like when I was here in June, was it June? Last time, before I came this month, and I came end of July. And I was also in Germany in June because my dad was hospitalized twice this summer. So I flew to Germany twice this summer. The first time I was here, it was so cold and rainy, and today was pretty cold too. We had like 1 week of like really, really extreme heat, like heat warning heat. So that was too hot for me. But the rest was pretty chilly actually. But then again, I know France, Spain has forest fires right now, and it's really hot down there. So maybe it was just Germany that got the cold weather. And I think Denmark was also pretty cold. I'm gonna plate up my noodles and pasta. Pasta with a sprinkle of worms. Yes. but they're all cooked, don't you worry. So I'm gonna show you. Take this over here. You guys are leaning against the flowers. Ta-da! My mushroom pasta is done. Let me try. Fork. Ugh. I'm so sore from all the walking today. It's good to sit down. Try this. Oh, cute. Look at the small little mushroom. It's itty bitty. Yum. So good. Good to be in Germany. Tasty. It feels good. You know the feeling when you've just been outside all day, just walking around, and then you're finally sitting down with some warming food. Because it's been actually pretty chilly today. It's like yesterday was raining all day, thundering, night and day, and today it was just chilly. Hi, kitty. Food tastes better when it has perfect plating. That is actually very true. Sometimes food tastes good without the nice plating. Like if it's really good, just like, you know, something like borscht or something, like a stew, European food. That tastes good no matter what. You know, so there's definitely some German dishes that look like shit, but it tastes so delicious. But usually I agree with plating, especially with my food photographer background. I always remembered when I plated something really nicely for the photo. Even though it wasn't like the best food I ever cooked, it always tasted better when it looked super cute and nice. Thank you, Dagmar. It is really good. Appreciate it. I would have done 20% cooking time and 80% photo shoot. Yes. When like I said, when I was still working as a food photographer, and before that, I was constantly taking photos of food, and once I was done with that job that I had for like 7 years, I think, six years, and over 6 years, I was kind of like not burnt out, like I wasn't burnt out from it, but I was kind of over it, I guess. So I was like over the whole like having my food getting cold, making sure it looks super cute. So after I stopped this job, or als ich den Job an den Nagel gehängt habe, wie man auf Deutsch sagt, I kind of stopped taking photos of my food. But I still enjoy it if I do it, but yeah, it's just not, you know, priority for me anymore. Pizza. It's like a tradition in America, I think. A lot of people do the, that new jeans. It's getting a little tight too. So, time to go back to America. But in America, it is pretty common to eat pizza on Fridays. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I heard from friends and colleagues, I always hear that they eat pizza on Friday. It's like a thing there to order pizza on that day. Thank you, Kitty. I appreciate it. Wake up, clean up, eating, visit bakery and cake shops, eating. See, pretty much, honestly, pretty much. add some walking in there, like a lot of walking, and then it is pretty accurate. Pizza is great. I agree. There's a lot of things that I like better than pizza, but I had pizza today too. So yeah, Fridays is probably just where everyone craves pizza, right? Yes, my food does taste good, Kitty. Thank you. I am German, Eunice. You guessed correctly. Thank you, Andrea, for answering. Ever think we had maybe 2 weeks of rain since June? Really? Around 25 degrees? It hasn't been like that in no. Wow, nice. Belgium got some nice summers, I guess. Anyone that wants a beautiful summer, I guess you guys should go to Belgium. Here it was cold, rainy. I think it was honestly more rain than sunny days. Cakes and dinner. Yep, for birthday. Cake is definitely a necessity. It's not a birthday without cake, right? So if I don't have cake, does it mean I'm not getting older on my next birthday? Guess I gotta try this. Maybe it's a new strategy to stop aging. Just not having cake, so your birthday is basically not valid. Starbucks without pictures feels like I was robbed. That's how it felt for me most of the time with any food. Like, don't get me wrong, I still take pictures and I still film my food just for the YouTube sometimes, especially when I'm trying to vlog a little bit from Germany, which I did actually. So the whole storage stick thing that I bought, and I had to format it on an iMac, and then it finally worked. So I was able to film a little bit. Still don't know exactly how I'm going to cut that all together into what, but I'm excited for it, and I hope it will be entertaining for you guys. My nose is running, by the way, so I'm sorry. It is definitely full of carbohydrate, and I don't care. Austria is known for bad weather. We are living around mountains. The weather can change very fast. True, you're around the mountains. Mountains are always unpredictable. Here where we are, it's not known. It is called the Toscana of Germany, this area where I'm from. So it is known for having really nice weather. Not this year. Did it even happen? Exactly. I think it's the logic of most people, Sam. And I get it. It used to be like this for me too. And it still is, honestly. I still take a lot of pictures of things. Not in a photographer mindset anymore, but YouTube. So, so your summer in Germany is just like the summer in Austria? Yep, pretty much, I would say. Pretty much. Hey, Bra. Servus. Yep. It was definitely very, was läuft denn so? Es läuft Pfifferling und Steinpilzsoße. Aus Bayern sind die, actually. Aus Bayern sind die Pilze. Habe ich heute gekauft im Supermarkt. Handgepflückte Steinpilze. Ich habe vorhin gesagt, dass ich auch immer Pilze gesammelt habe früher hier im Schwarzwald. Und ich weiß, wie hart es ist, die zu finden und zu sammeln und zu pflücken. Sagt man pflücken? Ja, sammeln. Und sie zu putzen und so weiter und so fort. Deswegen, die waren sehr teuer, aber ich konnte es nachvollziehen. You guys like mushrooms? I know some people don't like mushrooms. It's like a mystery to me. My sister doesn't want cakes on her birthday. Who gets cake on birthdays anymore? Really? No, Sam, don't let him tell you. Cakes on birthdays are necessity. Don't let him tell you it's wrong or outdated or anything. Cakes will always be mandatory on birthdays. So they don't even know what they're talking about. Are they even enjoying life if they don't have cake for their birthdays? Hi, Charlotte. Dogs rescue. That is nice. We do like the dog rescues. I prefer cheesecake. It's my favorite cake. Cheesecake? What's with this cheesecake thing? Everyone loves cheesecake. Honestly, I never really liked cheesecakes. My mom's only cake that she was good at was cheesecake though, like compared to the other things that she made. So everyone loved her cheesecake. So when I got to America, there was this German bakery and they made cheesecake and it looked exactly like my mom's. So I tried a piece, and even though I didn't like cheesecake before, it tasted like my mom's. So because there's that nostalgic feeling, I was like, you know what, cheesecake isn't that bad. So I started kind of liking it, but I've never been like a fan of it. But yeah, since that moment where I tried that and kind of brought me back to my past and reminded me of my mom that sadly passed away when I was a teenager, I started liking cheesecake. So I get it now why people like it, but it will never be my favorite, if that makes sense, just because, you know, I've just liked so many other cakes throughout my childhood, and I've always been like more of a chocolate cake person, or strawberry, or anything with nuts. Dame cake, yum. Dame cake. It must be good. I saw some Dame candies in the store, Martin, on sale. I had to think about that you like Dame so much, so I was like, I wish Martin was here so he could buy it. It just gets stuck in my teeth. Like, it tastes delicious, don't get me wrong, but it kind of gives me like, I was scared of getting like cavities or something when I eat Dame. Stroopwafels. Those are good too. I prefer not using words like chocolate cakes on Army Stream because we know what we know. I might hit up the next bakery around the corner if I read strawberry cake or chocolate cake or anything that I really like. Honestly, I don't even think I can eat anything anymore today. Never say never, but I think after this I will definitely be full for the next 2 days. Like a pine needle in here. Those mushrooms. I should have washed them a little bit more. Oh well. The spirit of the forest is on my plate. Never had stroopwafels, so easy. I think you need to make like do like a Europe road trip where you try all the like you write a list of all the special foods of the countries, and then you just gotta do like a food road trip. That would be my dream, like a European food road trip. How fun would that be? Maybe one day I'm monetized, I'll sacrifice myself and try all the delicious foods in Europe. Wouldn't that be something? Of course, I would never do that for me. I would just do that for you guys. Chocolate cake. Dark one knows what's good. Hey, Shuriken. I made my forest mushroom pasta, and forest mushrooms, I said that earlier, they have a very, especially in this area, Black Forest or East European countries, because of nuclear things that happened in the past, the content of, what's it called? Is it uranium? It can't be uranium, I think. Like there's like substances in the ground that are radioactive, right? So mushrooms draw them out of the ground. Like mushrooms really accumulate a lot of those things inside of them. So you should really eat them in moderation. Like forest mushrooms are really to be enjoyed in moderation when you're from an area that has a lot of radiation in the ground. But so I'm probably like glowing in the dark at this point because I went mushroom picking so often in the Black Forest, which is probably not healthy. But yeah, they are not comparable to store-bought mushrooms like button mushrooms, champignons, and you know, those like baby Bella mushrooms or whatever they're called in America. They have such a distinguished flavor and such a strong aroma. Very, very different. Bye, Dagmar. See you later. Thank you for hanging out with us. Enjoy your packing and your trip. Be safe and yeah, excited to see posts or live streams from Bosnia and Herzegovina from your road trip. Enjoy. Be safe, my friend. When do you catch a flight back to the States, Rika? I will fly out to London from Switzerland this weekend and on Sunday, actually. And then from London, I will fly back to America. So yeah, this weekend, Andrea. Take care. Dessert is not optional, it's mandatory. Good point. Dessert. Do you guys also have like, not actually obviously, but I always say I have a stomach, like a normal stomach, and then I have like a dessert stomach. So there's always room for something sweet, even though I'm like totally full, but for some reason there's always room for something sweet after eating. I think that's for most people. Man, radioactivity is a creepy thing. It is, yeah. And I think the higher the elevation, like the more mountainy the area is where you're from, there's more radiation coming from the tectonic, like the ground, you know, like because the rocks and the soil will have more radioactivity going on. So the Black Forest, for example, is a very compared to other parts of Germany, has more radioactivity in general. Don't forget, airplane food is overpriced. I mean, I know. So I'm eating now, so I don't have to eat during my flight. I think I do have the second stomach, unfortunately. Me too. Definitely have that. Like cow. Don't cow, I think cows have 4 stomachs, right? If I'm not wrong. Oh, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, by the way. So maybe I'll see some of you there when I'm making German or French pizza. Oh, my hair is so messy today. I'm making pizza, so I'll show you some German style pizza, and I hope I'll see some of you there. Actually got a cheap Geiger counter last year. Oh wow, nice. That is actually cool. I would totally get my hands on one too. Maybe I should. But maybe I'm scared to try it and then see that it's really high. So, you know, sometimes it's better to not know some things, if you know what I mean. If you don't post an airport check-in post on YouTube, the flight doesn't count. True. Then my body will technically still stay in Germany if I don't. You're right. I promise this is the last time I micromanage, but you know that hiding people can negatively affect the algorithm, right? So try to delete messages and time out rather than hide. Thanks, Shuriken. You're a great moderator. You're like the master moderator, teaching. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a master, and then the person that's learning. Ugh, my brain doesn't work in English anymore. Been to Germany for too long now. If you had any paranormal stuff happen to you at any point in your life? I think I have. Yes. Ooh, my phone is at 1%, guys. I'll talk to you about this. Ask me again, Andrea, next time. Otherwise, I'll probably forget, but I'll gladly tell you about it. But my phone